You're a bitch. Cubed, right?
That's I don't even argue anymore.
Right?
You are right. Yeah. There's no point.
And by the way, there's a bigger bitch than you, and that's Willie. Willie's got to be the biggest bitch because I've actually seen that shit go down.
Dude, that's abuse.
Dude, I've literally, you're right.
Dude, I'll be
right. Dude, I'm telling you.
Shut the fuck up.
We've talked about this on the show. He has called me. All right, I'll be right over to watch the fight. Yeah, until he walks in that front door because you're her bitch. Oh, you're not going to the fight. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, no, you're not. Either that or every woman on the planet really does have Jedi mind powers to talk us out of shit we want to do. I just had this discussion today, Andrew. I kept saying, I want to go blah, blah, blah. Didn't matter what it was. I want to go eat a cheeseburger. No. I want to go to a restaurant and eat a cheeseburger. No. And I kept saying it over and over. Forget what it was about. But this happens a lot in my house.
Right.
And then finally she'll look at me and go, okay, fine. Well, I don't want to go. How'd you do that? That's such a cool trick. And then she looked at me and actually made me feel like I was the stupid one for not wanting to go after she told me it was okay to go, and then questioned me on the topic. I don't know. I don't want to go because I don't want to go now. She's like, no, seriously, why? Why are you doing that? You keep hammering at it. I said, yes, let's go. Well, I don't want to right now. So, and this is what she said. Are you just fucking with me? I'm like, no. I don't even think I want to get out of the chair at this moment either. I'm afraid I'm going to get slapped. What I'm saying is I'm abused, Andrew. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. We do talk about boxing. And
yeah,
you guys were worried we wouldn't bring you the same quality of show. Why, we haven't even gotten to Mikey Garcia, who's definitely going to steal the news this week. And in second place, I don't know if we'll run across the Alabaman story again, but Alabaman and me doing Friday Night Lights was pretty... I don't know if it's going to come back because that was a spur-of-the-moment joke. But Friday Night Lights was pretty funny. Do you have a game on Friday?
No. So
your daughter does not have a game?
Does not have a game on Friday. No, she had back-to-back home games, so no, not this one.
Oh, they're on their third game. So I just looked up the team. So they've lost their 2 games by double digits. Their third game, still outside. We're not conference yet, right? They don't start conference for another week or 2. So they'll get beat by another out-of-town team. But I'll have to go to this...
What do you mean conference? Like we have to go to something else besides a halftime show?
Oh, you asshole. You don't even know how this works?
Come on.
All right, so the first 4 weeks of the season, they play teams from outside of their CIF circle. So this is preseason, Andrew. This isn't even really the season yet. Okay? Then in a week or 2, start CIF, and they'll play people right around you. Okay? And they'll travel... And they'll have home game. They'll have like half home games, half away games, right? And God forbid that they're actually halfway good because, Andrew, guess what? Then they've got CIF finals and championship rounds. And why, this shit can drag on into November. For those of you wondering how I watch the game, I sit with the football parents and talk shit all through the game. That's what we were talking about last night, and it was really funny because it's so true. First of all, is yours like
I like it. I like when I go, oh, we got lit up, and you don't know who you're talking about,
yeah,
right?
Right.
That kid got lit up.
Oh, that kid's going to be eaten through a straw later on in life.
He's not moving. That one's not moving.
Hey, who's the parents of Corky out on the field here? He's, concussion protocol for that kid. I mean, I'm sure he didn't have too many brain cells to begin with playing football since Pop Warner anyway. And plus, I'm the dick who actually brings a real chair and puts it in the stand. So I'm a full foot higher than everybody else on the concrete stairs. I'm such a dick. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. Let's talk boxing. We've covered FU Ajagba dog. That takes us.
So I think it was a setup, Lee. What about you? You think it was real? Did that man decide before the bell ring he didn't want to fight this guy, or was it? Did someone ask him to do something tonight so they could go viral?
You ask a good question, Andrew, and I'm going to give you an answer. It's probably not a good answer. It's just an answer, and here's my answer: who cares? It worked.
Yeah, no, that's true.
At the end of the day, if they did it on accident or they did it on purpose, shit, it's the most talked about thing that's happened in the PBC. Well, since we get to the Mikey Garcia story, which is just fucking astonishing to me, that either Mikey Garcia is that stupid or the people that run Mikey Garcia think that all of you who follow boxing are that stupid. I'm not sure which, but when we get to the Mikey Garcia story, this is what we call a callback in comedy. I will once again reference the PBC, and we will talk about FU Ajagba Dagadog, who walked away doing the most memorable thing ever in PBC history. In fact, it'll probably make every highlight reel for PBC boxing from here on out.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, you're very, yep.
And it also gives him a heavyweight defeat to Deontay Wilder, who still is a bitch.
And he might even get him.
Big shout out to Deontay Wilder.
Deontay might even get him now. He's 5-0-5.
Perfect. Probably ranked in the top 10 by the by the WBC. Oh, we'll get to the crochet belt too. I forgot that story. Fucking crochet belt. Oh, Jesus. There were some very funny things last night. All right. Main event. We had Pedraza dropping Beltran to win the WBO title. Gila Riverbend to Glendale, Arizona, top-ranked boxing, put on a card to produce somebody to fight Vasily Lomachenko. Now, if you had listened to yesterday's show, you would discover that Andrew butchered literally every fighter involved in this fight card. So Andrew gets a chance to redeem himself at this moment.
You already passed that fight up.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You can talk about it.
Which one are we talking? We talking
Pedraza
and Beltran. Listen, this was an excellent fight. Ray Beltran, I think, went in a little bit with too much confidence, right? He was overconfident.
Right.
What he did not match was the boxing of Pedraza. Pedraza matched his pressure. Lee, this was a very exciting fight. Both guys went toe-to-toe in many parts of it. Pedraza drops him. Pedraza hurts him in his own game, in his backyard. And that's where I underestimated Pedraza. I didn't know he was going to match some pressure. Thought he was going to box. Beltran would follow him. The whole fight went on points. No, he went toe to toe, and then when they're boxing, he's just better. He's just outclassed. So yeah, it was a good fight. Sad for Beltran. I don't know what he's gonna do. You know, they wanted to make him listen, I'm only bringing up the story because they do. He wanted to get his green card while being the champ, and that's gone now. He wanted to meet Donald Trump. He thinks he can somehow change Donald Trump's views on Mexicans if he sits down with them. I don't know where he goes from here. But Andrew,
as I said last night, all Mexicans are rapists. So how will we change Donald Trump's mind?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
All rapists. I'm saying that to all of you. That would be 99% of our listenership as well. Yes, I'm saying it about all of you. It's because I'm not going to Andrew's wedding this weekend where I will be surrounded by all the rapists. It's very funny, and it's a very offhanded comment. Isaac Dogboe demolishes Hidenori Otake in one round. Gila Riverbend, Arizona. ESPN televised co-feature. Isaac, the Royal Stone, I Need a Sandwich Dogboe, made his first defense of the WBO featherweight title against Japanese challenger Hidenori Otake. Otake went down twice, and then the fight got waved off. Dogboe had this to say after the fight: "I'm very, very hungry." I don't know what that means.
Is that it?
Well, then Dogboe was asked after they handed him a sandwich, "Who will you fight next?" And this is what you missed yesterday. Are you going to screw it up again today? Because it would be really fun.
No, I got it all It all squared away today.
Dogboe said through a translator while eating the sandwich that hopefully a unification bout with Roman or Vargas. Now, in yesterday's show, Andrew got the wrong Roman and the wrong Vargas.
Thanks, Lee. Hey, there you go. Way to bring me in there.
Yeah, I'm taking everybody down on the ship with me. So let's get the correct. It's Danny Roman, the WBA champion, or Ray Vargas, the WBC champion. And
Very
this is
good.
at 122 pounds. 122 pounds. I'll say the joke again. I take shits that are bigger than 122 pounds, dude.
Yeah,
And
but
why?
you know what? But let me tell you something. This kid is surrounded by a lot of good fighters, good money fighters. They're all Mexican. Lee,
But they're all rapists.
If you look at, come on, let's not make this a running joke. If you make
Why
this,
not?
because that's foolish.
All right.
If you look at it, Diego De La Hoya is ranked number 1 next for this kid. In his WBO title, Diego De La Hoya is ranked number 1. You look at the guys he called out, Daniel Roman fighting out of L.A., and then the Ray Vargas out of from Mexico, WBC champ, undefeated champ. The guy that's ahead of Isaac, the number 1 fighters from Mexico, he's undefeated. Luis Neri, I believe his name is. I mean, this kid, he's only 23. He's already beaten Magdaleno. I believe he knocked Jesse out late in that fight. Jesse was undefeated. He's got 2 other undefeated Mexicans, 3 other undefeated Mexicans around him. If I'm Isaac Dogboe, top rank, I ain't moving this kid one bit. You just start lining these guys up, and the fans will come to see this. I know this is small men, 122 pounds. But with these type of records, we all know Mexicans, they show up to support their fighters. He's got 3 undefeated fighters around him right now. Very bright future for Isaac Dogboe.
Dogboe. So it's okay for you to make fun of Mr. Dogboe, but when
Dogboe.
Okay. I'm just saying, if we're going politically correct, let's go politically correct here.
No, I'm not calling his whole country a bunch of rapists.
Well, they're not in Africa. They're all...
Yeah.
They all have AIDS and they fuck monkeys, Andrew.
Oh, my God.
I mean, let's be serious here for a minute.
There it is.
There it is. We've reached a new low. He played the AIDS fucking monkey card.
Fucking monkey card. I know in Africa they wipe a special root on their penis so they don't get AIDS. Did you know that? Yeah, special root from the ground. You just wipe it on there. Boom, condom. Are you ready to do the...
Visit FightNetRadio.com and be a part of the discussion. They are our proud sponsors of this show. In the past, we have had such proud sponsors as Christina Benavides. You might have known her as, well, she still is, Andrew's wife. She sponsored the show recently to make sure everybody turned in. That's how many people listen to the show that know Andrew. That's it. Basically, his wedding turned into a meet and greet where I was just basically uncomfortable. And who else has sponsored this show? LasVegasDiscount.net. Hey, you want to save 50% with a big fight coming up in a couple of weeks? Go to LasVegasDiscount.net and save. Well, you guys can buy a T-shirt, you cheap fucks. There you go. Why don't you bust out and buy a T-shirt? It's in the links. Go to FightNetRadio.com. Scroll down. You'll find the shirts. Also, let's see what else is going on. So shout out to everybody involved. Shout out to Christina, who was kind enough to tell all you fucks, I'll say this, who kept complaining about not getting a show, saying thank you for your understanding. By the way, she shouldn't have to do that. You people, fuck y'all.
Well, no, Lee.
Where's our show? Like, you pay for it or something. Like, magically they're paying for this, and it's like a service they don't get. Like, if I created... This is true. If I created, like, one of those pages for people to actually pay to get the show without commercials, we wouldn't get anybody to pay for the show. Because that's our fan base.
We should have a 24-hour phone service, Lee.
I'm